This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
About to bring gold back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
And how sweet it is! A state gold medal for the Union Scotties!
And the Neshannock Lancers are your 2A softball champions. The trophy lifted high.
The 10th seed Union Scotties are WPIAL champions.
Not a Cinderella story, a championship story here.
And your 2023 WPIL 2A Girls Champions, the Neshannock Wildcats.
The pitch from Bruce, here it comes. Swing and miss! Union wins it! Union Scotties have rallied to win the WPIAL championship.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
7 seconds. Worker down inside and alley-oop to Young. Good.
She'll strike it. And score!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Coming to you live from Hess Ice Rink in Neshannock Township, it's PIHL D2 Hockey here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP, as the Wilmington Greyhounds take on the Neshannock Lancers in the Battle of Lawrence County. Tonight's broadcast at lcsportsnet.com and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. It's brought to you by Maley Chiropractic, by MVP Insurance, by Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George, by Castle Asphalt, by the Newcastle Transit Authority, by Health and Motion Physical Therapy, by Penn Ohio Bottled Water, by Gem Builders and Construction, by Pontius Insurance, by the Red Zone, by Works in Progress Paint Services, by the City Rescue Mission, by Dorn Concrete, by Medora Bonner Law, by Castle Asphalt, and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Alongside Lee Moan, I'm James Dotson. Glad to kick off the winter sports season here, Lee, and in fashion here in the ice block here at Hess Ice Rink.
It's a good way of putting it, yeah.
Yeah, it's always a chilly one in here at Hess, but it's always hot on the ice when you have the two county schools going at it here today. These are co-ops in Division 2 of the PIHL. We're thinking ahead to District 2 teams making the state championship for football going on here at the end of this week. But you look at Wilmington coming in with a 2-5 record. Obviously, students from Wilmington, but also from Newcastle, Elwood City, Union, and Mohawk as well. Neshannock, on the other hand, a 6-1 record right now, a game out of first place in the PIHL. They are in the gold division for the PIHL, a game behind Bishop Canavan. They have players not only from Neshannock, but from Laurel, Grove City, Hickory as well. So just looking at that, it's fun to see that we basically have the entire county covered, and then some when you have a couple of Mercer County schools being represented here on the ice. It's going to be a fun night for sure. Yes, the records show in favor of Neshannock 6-1 versus Wilmington at 2-5. But in the end, we're going to have a lot of great county athletes going to be on the ice tonight here to do battle.
Yeah, but the past few years, too, Neshannock's taken it to Wilmington for the most part, and Neshannock beat Wilmington all 3 games last year. In the semis and in the 2021 semis, these two teams met. Neshannock defeated Wilmington 5-2 that year also. So Wilmington off to a rough start, but hey, when you get those two county schools together, throw out the records, unlike Arizona and Pittsburgh. Throw out the records and let the best team win here tonight. And Neshannock, you said lost in the first round of the playoffs last year in 2023, but they did win back-to-back championships in 21 and 22. They were in the semis in 2019 and 20. For Wilmington, we mentioned that they lost in the semis last year, or excuse me, in 22. Yeah, it would be last year. 2022 they lost 2 years ago.
2
years ago. And then Neshannock they lost in the semis 3 years ago. But should be a fun one here tonight, though.
Yeah, it really should. When just taking a look at a couple of the key players that we're going to be talking about here throughout the course of the evening. We'll start with Wilmington. Their leading goal scorer is Sean Carmichael, a senior, actually a Newcastle Newcastle student, but you're also going to look at a couple of other seniors like Noah King and Noah Monswell, who have been big parts, and Andrew Cartwright as well in a very senior-laden group, really leading the way. Neshannock, a little more depth and a lot more goals in the back of the net. Mentioned 5 goals. That's the most that a Wilmington player has had in Sean Carmichael. Well, let's look at Neshannock, starting with Gio Valentine. 15 goals for him alone when you look at the stats. Very impressive numbers, to say the least, right there. They put the puck in the back of the net with authority over and over again. You look at 5 goals for Micah DeJulia, 5 for Nick Butchie, and 6 for Brian McConaughey. So you're talking about 4 players who have as many goals for Neshannock that Wilmington's top goal scorer has on the year so far.
And you have 2 pretty good goaltenders, too, in Nathan Wilson and Tripp Johns, both in the 2.5 range in the goals against. So we're going to see, don't know who is playing here tonight. We'll find out here shortly to find out who will be in the goal for Neshannock.
Yeah, it looks like it'll probably be, well, not entirely sure. You have we have Tripp Johns out there. You also have Noah Wilson out there as well to see who will be in between the pipes for the Lancers. On the other side for Wilmington, Grayson Miller with a 1-1 record, along with Craig Patterson as 2 of the options. Tag Walker has also played 3 games starting in the net for the Greyhounds. So that's part of the intrigue is here as well, because we do not know who will be in between the pipes for either school.
And looking at the statistics, you know, it's split pretty much down the middle on both teams. You know, who's going to be playing and who won't be. So
we'll get you those Doran concrete starting lineups when we get them officially as well. But let's take a look at our works in progress keys to the game here coming up. Lee, your works in progress paint services keys to the game. Bring those up here on our screen as well. Thanks to our friends at Works in Progress. Give Joe Wright a call at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next painting project. Here are the ones we got for Wilmington. First off, no second chances. You can't give any extra opportunities to this Lancer team in front of the net for sure. They don't have the main goal scorer, but they have a good balanced offense. I think that's going to be key. And they are the home team officially tonight, according to the schedule at least. So they are wearing the white uniforms, which is typically the road uniform. So nevertheless, it could be a home advantage here on, well, both these schools using this as their home ice.
And boy, this is a great crowd coming in tonight too, for sure. For Neshannock, just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, that offensive power, you know, they try to jump on Wilmington early if you can. They have, I said, all the games last year, they won by 4 more goals. Yeah, so see if you can jump out early on Wilmington here tonight for them, for the keys to the progress.
Yeah, here's another key for you. How about shaking off the rust? Keep doing what you're doing, but they haven't played since November 13th. Just interesting sometimes how that schedule ends up working out in the PIHL. They have not played in nearly a month. How long will it take them to potentially shake off any rust that they have? Special teams, not only on the power play, 5 power play goals, they have 4 shorthanded goals as well on the year. Lee does Neshannock. I think that's going to be a big part. And what's today's date, by the way?
Okay, December 4th. Go ahead.
December 4th. Okay, 12-4. What happens if you rotate those numbers a little bit around? What if you flip the 2 and the 1? Instead of 12-4, you would get 2-14. What is 2-14?
Okay. Well, I better know what 2-14 is. It is definitely Valentine's Day.
Could it be Valentine's Day here tonight with Gio Valentine again? 15 goals on the season. We had to work the numbers in one way or the other, did we not, Lee?
Well, you're the math teacher, so you figure it out somehow. So
we're going to step aside here real quick. We'll come back. We'll have the starting lineups and the drop of the puck as we get ready for the first game of the winter season for us here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of their locations in Zeno-Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Back here at Hess Ice Rink, we're about to drop the puck here. Wilmington against Neshannock. Wilmington 2-5. Neshannock at 6-1. 17-minute periods here in PIHL hockey. Cartwright against Valentine. It looks like to drop it off as we get our Doran Concrete starting lineups. Evan DiNardo getting the start on defense with Noah Monstable for the Hounds. Sam Carmichael, the winger, with Shane Bayuk to go along with Cartwright as the centerman. And Wilmington quickly into the offensive zone. A quick shot from distance and an early save for Nolan Wilson. Again, 2-1 record for Wilson. He's in between the pipes for Neshannock in their gray uniforms. Out there as well, Sam Mezzanot, a junior.
Nolan Wilson with a 2.66 GP. I was going to
GPA.
say GP. I always do. Got to get that out of the way early. The goals against.
GAA.
Yeah, the GAA.
Also out there is John Minodes. As this one's cleared back out towards center ice. Losing his edge there was Valentine. And again in the attacking zone goes Cartwright. Cartwright to the left wing. Will circle around. Go one-on-one. He's taken down. Good defensive play by Holland to knock it away. And then it's going to be iced, or frozen I should say, there by Wilson.
Yeah, nice pass out front from behind the net, but better play there by Wilson to knock that down.
Those starting lineups brought to you by Doran Concrete. Don't let just anybody lay the foundation for your home or business. Visit doranconcrete.com to get a free estimate today. Sebastian Rennick also out there, the final forward for Neshannock. They kept their starting five on the ice. Quick rotation for the Hounds. They get their first line change as Neshannock comes into the attacking zone right beneath us. McConaughey circles back around, going one-on-one against Bailey Miller. A couple of females out on the ice for both teams here tonight. Nice to see. To the right wing, wrist shot blocked in front by King, getting a piece of it.
Still, that hurts. Yeah, he's hurting on that one.
He's alternate captain still sitting out there on the ice, and he's able to whip it around the boards, but kept in the attacking zone by Minodes. Out in front, canceled out by King. All over the place defensively, canceling out McConaughey's attempt. Tries to get around the defense, and again, a good play at the blue line to keep it in the attacking zone. There he is again. Minodes. Cross ice pass and roofing it. McConaughey from Holland. And just like that, just 2 minutes, 19 seconds in, Neshannock on the board.
Yeah, McConaughey picking up his 7th goal of the year. What a pass, though, by Ben Holland. Put it right on his stick. Had all kinds of time, pick his spot. No, not much chance for the goalie in Tag Walker. 1-0 Neshannock.
It's at the 119 mark. McConaughey gets the goal.
Yeah, Holland with the assist. It's just a great pass by Holland. Here comes the Lancers again.
I think we're also going to give Minodes with the second assist on that one. We'll confirm here later on as this one's sticked away by Tag Walker. 2 shots from Neshannock, one in the back of the net.
Yeah, no chance for Walker in that goal, though.
Hamilton gets caught up in the official skates. He takes a check, absorbs it from Tomac. And now back behind the net for Schaefer. Schaefer, centering pass, goes through everybody and will be back out towards center ice. Both teams will change. Lifted back out towards center ice. Covert able to take it there, drops it off for Cartwright. Cartwright loses as he enters the attacking zone. It's again lifted back out towards center ice. Giving chase here is Sean Carmichael. Neshannock caught in the chains. They quickly get it up in the attacking zone, but a little bit too far out in front. Cartwright unable to handle it. Now here comes Valentine. Valentine, the team's leading scorer, going 1-on-2, going 1-on-3. Drops it off. Long wrister. Patted away. Neshannock giving chase. Bayuk's going to get there first and get it out of the attacking zone.
Yeah, Wi-Fi, a little bit of an issue here tonight inside this arena.
Yeah, we're hardwired in, so we should be good on the stream at least.
But
trying to split a pair of defenders there was Mezzanot, unable to get to it as Walker able to use the stick and poke check it away. But after that first about 30-second flurry for the Hounds, it's been all Neshannock sense. Here's a long wrister. Valentine tried to deflect it, can't do anything with it. Backhanded shot is going to be right into the breadbasket. DeJulia denied by Walker. 13:50 remaining here in the opening period.
Yeah, boy, Walker being tested off and tested early here. Good job by him not going down on that shot and not giving up that rebound. Good shots on goal early on. 3 apiece, but 1-0. Neshannock leads.
King and McConaughey are going to meet for this draw. McConaughey, the goal scorer for the Lancers, wins the draw. Able to keep it in on that far side there was DeJulia. And this one's off the post. From right in front of the net, the shot off the mark from Sarassi. His first game back, and he looks to the sky. He doesn't know how it didn't end up in the back of the net. Sarassi's missed time has the senior. First game back. You're also going to see first game back. How about this? Xander Tellez played in the state semis for Hickory for football on Friday. Doesn't take long to get his hockey legs back. He's going to be on the ice here tonight as well. Sarassi gets it right on the doorstep, unable to get the shot off, and then canceled out there right in front. Can't believe it. McConaughey thought he had his second, but Bailey Miller just got a stick on it to knock it away.
Yeah, good job there by Bailey Miller.
Couple of great chances from up close as King will face off against McConaughey again from the left circle. And again, face-off goes right in front, but Sebastian Rennick was canceled out, unable to get a shot off. Lancers circling in the attacking zone. McConaughey can't keep it in. They'll have to retreat back towards center ice. They'll just be sent in deep on delayed offsides. They touch up. Miller wraps it right back around, but no one there except for a Lancer gray uniform. That's Travis Cavelli on the far side. Again, kept in, this time by McConaughey at the blue line. Rennick cycles it back behind the net. Right beneath us, giving chase is Sarassi. Pass towards the point. Good job to get a stick on it and send it the length of the ice. And this one's going to go for an icing against Beckett Miller.
That's a tough icing call. You make the good defensive play.
But it just goes too far. Now, remember, in PIHL, it's not like the NHL where you can't make the line change. You can still substitute at will.
Yeah, nice to see the woman referee here tonight. It's the first time I've seen woman referee for hockey.
Yeah, do not have the officials' names. We apologize. We'll try to get those if we can get our Wi-Fi up and going again.
Yeah, it's coming on and off right now.
Centering pass goes off a couple of sticks, and Covert's able to take care of it and clear the zone for the Hounds, and he'll gain the red line and dump it deep. John Minotis trying to clear it out of the zone, kept in by Josh Pitzer. 3 shots in about the first 30 seconds for Wilmington, but nothing since as this one goes into the Neshannock bench. 12:27 remaining here in the opening period. Well, we have a moment. Remind you, Lee, the Penn Ohio Bottled Water podcast. You got to check it out. We have the Hoops preview show. We actually have going up tonight or tomorrow morning will be the basically the recap of opening weekend, the tip-off tournaments for the basketball season. We'll have periodic updates here for the hockey season as well over the course of the year.
Always a good listen. And thank Penn Ohio Bottle for sponsoring that.
Yeah, it allows us to deliver you the goods like they deliver fresh bottled water straight to your door. Evan DiNardo giving chase again behind the defensive net. Freshman for the Hounds. Battle beneath us. Cartwright comes in, able to poke it away, but still in the attacking zone. Long wrist. This one goes off the outside of the post on the shot there from Nick Butchie.
The second post in the last 2 minutes here.
Icing waved off here is good hustle from Sean Carmichael to get there. Good battle one-on-one.
We're going to get some penalties.
Stick went flying, and now we have more pushing and shoving after the whistle.
Yeah, Carmichael's going to get one. Now, whether one's going to go to Neshannock or not is another story. Try to pick up our PA announcer here, if we have one.
So first penalty on the board is to Sean Carmichael.
That's definitely. I just don't know if we have the retaliation penalty or not.
I wonder if you could potentially have 10-minute misconducts as well. That wouldn't be shown on the board. For the moment, though, it looks like just the one penalty on the board, so this appears it's going to be our first red zone power play of the evening, going in favor of the Neshannock Racers. So Michael Julia will be in the center against Cartwright in the circle. Won by Cartwright, but King's attempt to clear stays in the zone. Here's a wrister, another one off the post. This one from Gio Valentine. So that is 1, 2, 3 strikes and you're out. Getting the baseball season a little early. This one takes a deflection in front from the Julia and goes wide of Tag Walker. Valentine with possession. Another long shot. This one makes it through. Walker able to get it with the chest, and Cartwright will clear it the length of the ice.
Good job by Walker seeing through. He's screened by DeJulia there. DeJulia doing a nice job causing that traffic out front, but Walker, good job seeing that puck.
With speed comes Valentine into the attacking zone. Drops it back off. McConaughey, he's got the first goal of the evening. That's his 7th of the season. Number 2 leading goal scorer. Number 1 leading goal scorer for the Lancers. McConaughey and Valentine out there on the ice. DeJulia gives it back to McConaughey from the top. And Alexander making another one on the board for Gio Valentine. Goal number 16 on the season for the Neshannock senior. It's 2-0 Lancers.
Yeah, Sarassi cut right in front as that shot went towards the net, and I think that screened Walker just enough that he had problems seeing the puck, and that puck finds the back of the net. So an unofficial assist to Sarassi with the traffic up front, 2-0 Neshannock.
We're going to give the true assist to McConaughey and DeJulia. 2-0 lead for Neshannock. And they have kept the penalty on the board, so this is a double minor apparently. Or no, they just haven't taken it off. It is 5-on-5 hockey.
It's 5, yeah.
Okay, they just haven't taken it off of the scoreboard. Unable to keep it in was Bailey Miller there at the blue line, so offsides the call against Wilmington.
And I can't tell from my angle if Carmichael's still in the box or if it was just a 2-minute penalty. The crowd just continues to foul in here at Hess Ice Rink.
Left all alone, right down the Broadway goes to Julia. Miscommunication in the Wilmington defense, and it's another goal. That one coming at the 10:03 mark, so that's just, 22 seconds between goals.
Yeah, Shane Bayuk, he made the wrong choice there. Should have went after the puck, went after the player on the blue line. That allowed the offensive player there in DeJulia to just come slotting that down the left side. All alone. Take your time, pick the spot. Again, no chance for Walker.
Yeah, that was essentially a breakaway without a breakaway.
Yeah.
His 6th of the season. Still 10 minutes to play in the opening period. All Lancers with a 3-0 advantage. And they got a 2-on-1 here, and this one's blockered away. Sarassi trying to get onto the scoreboard. Tag Walker making his 5th save of the night. Sarassi again gets it in the corner, drops it off. McConaughey. Goal and assist already for number 26 wearing the gray, red, and white tonight. That one skipped over Sarassi's stick. Cleared out towards center ice, and it does make it all its way there. Cartwright giving chase. How about this? Interception going in is Alex Rogers, 1-on-1, and it's going to be blockered away. Still loose, and there's the whistle as Cartwright tried to knock it away, and then he gets tangled up after the play with Hayden Seifert.
And Seifert Got away with a cross check there. Let's see if the referees call anything at the end of that play. But boy, great job on the save there by Nolan Wilson. That referee must have lost track of the puck because that puck looked like it was still loose, at least from way back here anyways.
We had the perfect angle looking at it. Kind of got caught up in the pads just long enough. This one's tangled up in front. Jake Coulter couldn't get the turnaround shot on target. Good attempt to keep this one in the offensive zone, unable to do so. And big collision at center ice. Another big hit. Somehow this is an onside play, now sent back out towards center ice as Kinchlow took a couple of beatings there, as did Schaefer. Wilmington trying to escape the zone, unable to do so. Centering pass right through the goal mouth, but it's just going to go all the way back to the other end of the ice. Good play there by Jacob Gruber, the sophomore, Laurel student. Wraparound shot right in front, still in play. This shot blocked off the attempt from Jake Coulter. Great first attempt on the wraparound there from Wilmington. That was Drake Davis on that attempt. Kinchlow, the centering pass right in front. Another one right in front of the goal mouth. This one's off the post. That's 4 now that have gone off the iron.
Not as hard off the post, that one, but still, it did catch the top.
Score remains 3-0. Deflection in front and frozen by Tag Walker. Good job to stay with that as Gruber right there on the doorstep waiting.
9 shots on goal for Neshannock, +4 for the goalpost, make it 13. But still, boy, they're just peppering Walker right now. Not a lot of help in front of them right now.
And you got Gio Valentine right back in there. It doesn't help either. Already now 16 goals after he got his first one here, and he's almost got a assist as that Julia effort gets deflected. And now we're going to have coincidental minors against Neshannock and Monstwell as they were duking it out. I love it from the official there, Lee.
You two now, get out.
You two would be Noah Monstwell of Wilmington and Sam Neshannock of Neshannock.
Yeah, he's had enough.
So we'll still be 5-on-5 hockey. Neshannock, the only power play attempt so far on the game, and it was a goal scored by Gio Valentine. That's sandwiched between a couple of even strength goals here so far for Neshannock. Got a battle here on the near boards, won by McConaughey and Neshannock. Spins around, centering pass goes to the top, and it's going to be wristed in again. A lot of traffic in front, and it's going to be a goal for John Minotti. It's the 4th of the night.
Assist from McConaughey, though. It just put a beautiful pass from behind the net on that one and went top shelf. And we're going to have a goalie change possibly, or a timeout at least taken by Wilmington. Let's see, we might have a goalie change also. Yeah, we're going to have a new goalie.
We'll call this our Pontius Insurance switch and goaltenders as they're going to bring Grayson Miller.
Grayson Miller, a one-on-one record with a 2.5 goals against early on. Of course, a lot of those goals weren't Miller's fault, though.
Right, exactly. But
you got to try something, though.
Yeah, so you go from Tag Walker to Grayson Miller. He's got a 1-on-1 record and 90% save percentage on the year. Offside's the call. It's going to bring the puck back into the Neshannock ends. They're going to say that was a intentional offside, so not just the center ice, but all the way down. Oh, actually, no, there's a penalty on there as well. Excuse me.
On Neshannock.
Ben Holen in the box.
So power play, first power play of the night. Man advantage for Wilmington. Chance to maybe get back in this game a little bit here. Trailing 4-0.
Centering pass, a shot from Cartwright, though, doesn't make its way through. A lot of Neshannock traffic in front of the net, and they clear it the length of the ice.
And unfortunately, no PA announcer here tonight, so can't get on the PIHL website, so we apologize for that. Not much we can do.
See if we can get something set up here during intermission. Here's a centering pass in front. And
Great
somehow
save.
saved by Nolan Wilson. Couldn't find where it was. He's sitting on it. Centering attempt, and Bayou couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, Bayou, just a great, perfect opportunity, but Wilson, right place, right time. Looked like he tried to go 5-hole, but able to close those legs, make the save. Best save of the night early on here for Wilson, or Nolan. Nolan Wilson. Yeah.
Cartwright will set it back up here at center ice. Right on the Lightning logo. He plays for the Lawrence County Lightning as well, does Andrew Cartwright. Lost and set the length of the ice, and that's the first touch for Grayson Miller will come.
It's nice to get that out of the way.
Yeah, especially when your teammate has already watched 8 go behind him, 4 in the net and 4 off the post. Good battle here, Sarassi fighting there with Carmichael, fighting through it is Carmichael. Keeps it in, here's a wrist shot, wide open net, and Cartwright can't believe it didn't go.
Yeah, goalie's hurt. Or the net's off the mooring. He put up his...
Yeah, it looks like the net
he was calling for time. Wilson went to the ground, and he came up gingerly. Yeah, he's hurt, I think.
So he might have another goaltender switch here as he's going to get some assistance coming off the ice. You're absolutely right. There was a wide open net for Cartwright to... Oh, it's the blade. So that's why he's getting help. It's not an injury. It looks like the blade has come off.
Yeah, he put the stick up quickly, but the referees did not see it quick enough. Fortunate for Neshannock, a puck did not go in the net. So it's going to bring out Trip Johns, who's 4-0 with a 2.5 goals against.
That's a nice 1B to have.
Yeah. I'd like to know a little bit about that first name Trip. That's our homework assignment for later on for the year.
Trip Johns.
Yes.
Playing for Neshannock and attending Neshannock. There is another Johns in Christopher Johns, but he goes to school at Laurel, but plays for Neshannock. Down to 15 seconds on the power play. Centering pass takes a deflection. Unable to clear the zone, though. Alex Rogers able to keep it in on the half circle. Centering pass right in front, and unable to get the shot off there was Beckett Miller. One last attempt before the box becomes empty. Good job to get around the defender, and this one's high and gloved down by Trip Johns to get his first save, and the red zone power play goes for naught.
Try to go top shelf, but John's right there. Yeah, it's nice to have a backup goalie that's undefeated at 2.5 goals against.
It helps a lot, too, when you have a team that is shooting the way that Neshannock has.
And scoring as many goals that they have, yes, for sure.
47 goals over 7 games. Even Lee can do that math. That's just shy of...
Yeah, it's about 6.6 or 6.7, somewhere around there.
Producer Rob Natel was all over it.
Right. The only problem, he had to pull off his shoes and count, though.
He's still tan from his vacation, so he's not feeling this ice at the moment, let me tell you that.
No, he's not feeling much of anything right now.
Carmichael enters the zone, but somebody entered a little too early. Looks like Cartwright on the far side, unable to toe the blue line. Offside's the call.
Yeah, where was the cruise again?
He went to the Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic, okay.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Thank him. Thank Darren Heberlin. He was not so lucky, apparently, to get a trip to the Dominican, but he gets a trip to Hess for his first time. We appreciate their work here tonight.
At least you told him to dress warm.
Yes.
And hopefully he won't get initiated with a puck.
We didn't warn him about that, did we?
No.
Sandwich there was Carmichael's. We're going to have a delayed penalty. There's
Yeah.
the whistle as Carmichael's got tangled up between a pair of Neshannock defenders.
I think the player laying on the ice is getting the penalty. But I could be wrong. Let me see.
Yeah, interference, not playing the puck. And it's going to be another red zone power play coming up for Wilmington.
Actually, they call it a triple. I think it might go on Holland again. Yep. Yeah, you called it. Carmichael getting sandwiched. Neshannock able to clear right off the face-off.
I hate to say this for senior Ben Holland, but he's living up to his name. Came in leading the team with 28 penalty minutes. He's taken 2 minors here in the first period.
Yeah, increasing that lead.
Good stick lift there from Valentine. He tries to center it back towards center ice. Able to clear the zone, but no, Monstwil keeps it from going any further. He looks to enter the zone, pass towards the far boards. Bounce between both Wilmington players. They are able to gain it back, though. Cartwright absorbs the hit, in fact, delivered the hit, but unable to keep it in play for Wilmington. It's sent down the length of the ice. Cartwright laying down the boom.
Keep that for a Melee Chiropractic play of the game right there, and that hit. It just literally bowled over him.
4 goals on the board here in the first period. Limo wants to check.
I love it. You don't see that too often.
Another good defensive play here from Neshannock as Wilmington struggling just to enter the zone. Gio Valentine trying to add to the team's total. Mentioned in pregame, 4 shorthanded goals on the year for this Neshannock team.
Hey, sometimes you got to think outside the box, you know?
This one lifted in and is going to be held on to by Trip Johns. Yeah, we're talking to the man who gave a play of the game. Let's see, the one last year was in a football game for dragging his teammate into the end zone on a completed pass. That was, I believe, a Mohawk player, if I remember correctly.
Oh, wow.
And then gave a Mohawk kickoff a play of the game this year as well.
Kicking it through the end zone to Mr. Wilkins. Did he make his official college choice yet, or still?
Have not gotten that.
Not official yet. Okay. We'll
Another one blockered away here by Trip Johns. So both teams have used 2 goalies here in the opening period, interestingly enough, Lee.
Yeah, one by, unfortunately, just some bad luck, and the other with a broken skate.
Coming up the ice with speed, Neshannock shorthanded. McConaughey was looking for his second goal. Good job to come back and knock it away. Alex Rogers able to re-corral the puck. As soon as you say that, Neshannock gets it back, and now they got speed. 2-on-2 if they hurry. McConaughey puts this one, and Miller doesn't know where it is. It went into the corner. Good save there from Grayson Miller. Back to even strength, and whipping on the pass was Sarassi. Wilmington able to enter the zone. Nifty move to try to get around the defender, but losing the edge and losing the puck there were the Hounds. Sarassi back with it again. He puts one blockered away by Miller. Second effort, this time hit with the glove. First Valentine and McConaughey knocked away by Miller. Right into the middle. Valentine wanted it, got it, couldn't get the shot off though. Still with the puck, dispossessed off a nice hit there made by Sean Carmichael. Cartwright couldn't quite get all of that one, but gets the puck back. Cycles it back behind the net. Carmichael giving chase. Met by a trio of Neshannock Lancers. He takes a hit. Still in the attacking zone as the Hounds keep it in play. Right in front of the net. Shot deflected. Can't get that one to go.
Players are falling everywhere. And there's the penalty. That's going to go on Cartwright.
Cartwright for interference. After all the banging and bruising, that's the one it looks like they're going to give.
And the body's falling everywhere. Cartwright draws the short straw. Yeah, it came from behind and got that.
Yeah, it didn't play the puck. So second chance on the power play, it looks like, coming for the Lancers with 1:35 remaining in this opening period. It'll be a quick intermission between periods 1 and 2.
Yeah, referee giving a explanation to the head coach for Wilmington.
And I think understandably so. There was a lot of hitting all over and deemed that it was close enough to being around the puck or after a shot was made to not draw any interference penalties. But that one at the blue line, Cartwright apparently not playing the puck enough.
So this penalty will go into the second period if nothing is scored here in 1:35.
King and DeJulia on the faceoff, won by DeJulia. Shot, glove save made by Beckett Miller.
Yeah, he's been sharp since coming in. Hasn't
Sorry,
allowed a goal
Grayson
yet.
Miller, excuse me. Wrong Miller, Grayson Miller. Yep, Beckett, Bailey, and Grayson for the Hounds. This time they win the draw, does Wilmington, and Justin Gurman sends it down the length of the ice. Got something for your wall photography in here tonight as well. Going to see lots of great photos from her. Search on Facebook, Something for Your Wall. Neshannock has put 4 goals up on the board here in this opening period, looking for more. McConaughey sends it back up top for Cavelli. Or excuse me, on that far side is Minodes. McConaughey drops it right back. Under a minute to play in the opening frame. Valentine gets around one. Wrist shot. That one goes through everybody somehow, but goes just wide of the net. Gio gets it back. Little toe drag. Cross ice pass a little behind McConaughey. He'll recycle down with 35 to go. Nice spin move to get around the defender. It's right in front. Covert with the block. Rogers with it. He tries to lift it over Valentine. Maybe not the best idea, not the easiest thing to do with, I don't know, what do you say, 6'4" Gio Valentine?
But he got it out of the zone, though.
He did.
Down to 14.
Valentine one last try. Loses possession and a good shot off the boards from Beckett Miller to get it back out to center ice. 6 seconds left. Wilmington making a quick change, trying to go through everybody. Sarassi, his shot, it's caught somewhere in with Miller, and that's how the first period is going to end. But it looks like we might also have a hooking penalty at the end as well. So we're going to have a 5-on-3 Neshannock power play for 25 seconds to start the second period. We'll break that down when we return. Neshannock leads Wilmington 4-0 here at lcsportsnet.com, powered by LCAP.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition. Congratulations to our October LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet proud to honor the Mohawk Girls Cross Country Team as October's LCAP Team of the Month. The seniors went 45-0 in their career, capped off with their second WPIAL championship. Congratulations to Coach Dave Bradle and the WPIAL champion Mohawk Girls Cross Country Team, our October LCAP Team of the Month. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Natalie Lape of Mohawk Cross Country as the October LGKG Female Athlete of the Month for her comeback performance and leading her team to another WPIAL championship. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Braylon Thomas of Union Football as October's LGKG Male Athlete of the Month as the first player in county history to throw for and run for 1,000 yards in the regular season. Congratulations and best of luck to Mohawk's Natalie Lape and Union's Braylon Thomas, October's LGKG Athletes of the Month.
Second period underway, and it is a 5-on-3 as a hooking call against Noah Monstwill. 25 seconds worth of 5-on-3 hockey for Neshannock to begin, leading 4-0 already over Wilmington. Right in front, shot there is off the mark. Ben Holen's attempt deflected aside. First penalty over, now 5-on-4, and this one gets past Neshannock. It's going to be a foot race as Cartwright coming out of the box, tried to give chase. But Ben Hamilton able to track it down first. Now 5-on-4 for another minute and a half. Hamilton enters the zone. He's canceled out there by Carmichael. Cartwright tries to clear the zone, runs into his own man, though. The shot trying to go to the length of the ice. I think it was a Carmichael skate that it hit, and luckily it didn't go right back into net, Lee.
Yeah, it was going to head down the ice, but Carmichael got it out of the way, hit that skate, and I said, fortunately for Wilmington, then resulted in a goal.
Goals from McConaughey, Valentine, DeJulia, and Minodes. In that opening frame for Neshannock. They've controlled, I won't say from the first minute, because the first minute was all Wilmington, but since then, after those first 3 shots put on net by the Hounds, Neshannock took control quickly. Here's another one, able to skate right in, centering pass, and canceled out. Sarassi couldn't get the stick on it. Valentine still with control. Sends it back over to Sarassi. This one deflects right in front, and Miller's going to corral it. Grayson Miller has gotten the job done since coming in at about the 7.5-minute mark of that opening period. Coming up between the second and third period, we'll have our official intermission show, a much longer intermission between periods 2 and 3. We'll call that your LGKG intermission show. They've been keeping promises for over 80 years. We're also going to have a special announcement talking about LGKG. We'll announce our December LGKG Red Zone Athletes of the Month for November. You just saw
Interesting here.
Yeah, you just saw the announcements for the October winners.
Right.
We'll announce that. We'll also announce our LCAP Team of the Month as well. This one's put back in on the rebound, and welcome back, Marcello Sarassi. Missing time with injury, right there on the doorstep, and that was one of our keys to the game. Wilmington couldn't allow the second chance efforts. They've done pretty well tonight, but not on that one. A power play goal for Sarassi.
Yeah, good save there. Unfortunately, there for Grayson Miller. They made the nice save. Unfortunately, the rebound just sitting right there, couldn't get back quick enough to swap that out of the crease. Sarassi there, tap it in, 5-0 Neshannock.
Give Valentine the assist. It was his wrister that could not be corralled by Miller, as this one's going to go up and over the netting and out of play. So another power play goal. 5 goals, 5 different goal scorers. We talked about Wilmington's balance. I think Neshannock's flexing their muscles with that right now, Lee.
Yeah, they are. The offensive, you said they scored 47 goals coming into tonight and tack on 5 more. This offense is tough to stop right now.
And here's the thing. You get a guy like Sarassi back. You also get a guy like here, Xander Tellis in the face-off circle. Haven't seen him on the ice all year because he's been busy on the gridiron for the PIAA semifinalist Hickory Hornets.
Yeah, what a great year for them.
Yeah, it's fun to watch his squad do battle all year. Mezzanot's going to get this one as he clears the zone, gets the pass from Rennick. Mezzanot, his shot goes high and wide, stays in the zone though. Taking there's Christopher Johns. His shot corralled there by Grayson Miller and frozen.
Yeah, Hickory ran into a pretty good Bell Vernon team.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah. Couple studs on that team, going to be playing some D1 ball.
Your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Newcastle Transit Authority. This is the only game on the docket across the PIHL tonight, is what it looked like there, Lee, when you were checking earlier.
Yeah, as far as we can tell, yep. First of a few broadcasts we'll have here on the network.
We'll also have some boys and girls hoops later in the week. Union hosting Elwood on Wednesday.
The Scottish.
And then the Lady Scots traveling to Shenango. How about that one? A battle of defending WPL champions going at it on Thursday there, Lee.
Yeah, it should be Union. A really tough non-section schedule, and Shenango lost a lot. That should be an interesting battle.
Centering pass off the mark. Jacob Gruber able to track it back down towards center ice. This one takes a deflection in front.
It went in.
It's in. I believe it was Ben Hamilton who put the shot on net.
Trying to find that number. Looks like 49. That's my guess.
Will Kinchlow in front.
Yeah, I believe it was Kinchlow with the tip in.
We'll ask our LCAP instant replay courtesy of Something for Your Wall. Nah, I can't tell.
Yeah, and that camera got screened on the
Yeah,
shots.
yeah.
So I'm giving it with 49 on the goal.
49 on the goal. That is Will Kinchlow.
Yeah.
And we're going to have 79 Ben Hamilton on the assist. Again, this is all unofficial until we can confirm with the PIHL site. We'll try to get that during our intermission. We'll take a look at the gem scoring recap. Right now, it's 6 goals on the board.
I don't think I'm on the wrong PIHL site, so.
No. This one's the length of the ice, icing the call.
Just trying to find the schedule. But nonetheless, it's 6-0 Neshannock here. I believe the next goal is a running clock situation, if I'm not mistaken.
High stick canceled out as Wilmington controls the puck up towards center ice. Cartwright, nifty move to get it from behind. He's tripped up, stays with the play. Now a fight in front. Monstro able to get it away from DeJulia. Those two were going at it earlier, and now we're going to have a whistle and a delayed penalty.
Yeah, I think the referee's saying go.
go, whoa, he's saying something.
Yeah, get off the ice. Nope. Trying to look at our referee here.
Is that penalty number 3 there on Holland? It is. So 3 penalties against Neshannock. They've all gone against Ben Holland. So another red zone power play coming up. Wilmington, though, 0 for 2. Wilmington wins the draw. This shot deflected, but goes wide. Wilson back in net, by the way.
Yeah, I just now noticed that myself. Got the skate fixed.
Cavelli gains the red line and is able to send it in deep for Neshannock on the penalty kill here early in this second period. Ice getting choppy here by the boards, especially right in front of the benches, as they don't clean the ice, don't cut the ice between periods 1 and 2. We will have a full intermission where they will bring the Zamboni out between periods 2 and 3 as Valentine lifts this one and sends it the length of the ice. Wilmington trying to build from the back. Stolen away there and then stolen right back by the Hounds as Beckett Miller enters the attacking zone. Miller cycles it around. Young chases it down there. Young centering pass, but no one there but the
Valentine
long stick
again.
of Valentine.
Good play, though, by Wilmington to keep it in. And Gurman.
Shifted around. Rogers giving chase with Johns. Won there first by Rogers. McConaughey comes over to help, though. And even on the penalty kill, it feels like Neshannock has the extra attacker on the ice and nearly got number 5. I think that one may have clipped off the post as well, Lee, from McConaughey.
That was number 5.
Wow.
Definitely, you could hear it from up here. If I hear it, it was definitely a pipe. So 6-0 Neshannock here, 11:51 to go here, second period.
Wilmington still with about 30 seconds remaining on this power play, but a delayed offside is going to allow Neshannock to, well, I was going to say take their time, but quick pass up the ice. Monio's all the way up looking for McConaughey. And now icing's been waved off as John took a little too long to get to the puck.
Yeah, you can see the deliberate skate there did not go full force, and that's why the icing was waved off. But nonetheless, they were able to clear. You found it.
I did. Finally got it to come up. This shot takes a deflection. Cartwright couldn't get it on net. Carmichael doing battle with McConaughey. Able to take it away is Cartwright. Tries for the centering pass. Finally gets it off to Carmichael. He's canceled out, though, by Valentine. We're back to even strength. This one's sent back towards center ice. Somehow stayed away from all the bodies on the bench as well. Big hit there. Carmichael sending Hamilton onto his backside. King able to work it forward, gets it to Ty Tomac. King unable to do anything with it, though. Stolen away by Mezzanot, who's stolen away just as quickly there by Jake Coulter. DeJulia on the right wing. He enters the zone. Sends it across for Valentine. First shot stopped. Second shot just wide. Kept in by DeJulia. Read the outlet pass perfectly. DeJulia stops on a dime behind the net. Looking to center. Finds some room in front. Still with it. Finally gives it off to Hamilton. He takes a long risker. It takes another deflection. Mezzanot unable to put it on net, though.
Boy, they've been in this zone for almost a minute.
Long shift here for the defense. Another deflection. I don't think Miller ever saw that one. Went behind him.
We need an icing call right now for Wilmington.
Ending right now just to get it out of the zone, and they are able to clear it. But only as far as center ice after a nice hit from DeJulia. Laying the boom on Alex Rogers.
Yeah, he's hurt. He got shook it up there, and that wind knocked out of him there.
Valentine lost the edge, got it back. Nice. Nifty backhand pass to get it right in front. Shot, though, didn't make its way to the net. Was blocked in front.
Penalty coming.
Davis was hooked from behind. I think they're going to get Sarassi on the hold.
Or Hamilton, one or the other here. Nonetheless, definitely a holding call. Yeah, it will be Sarassi. So Wilmington, another red zone power play.
So the correction on the final goal for Neshannock, they are going to give it to Ben Hamilton.
Okay, it was a 7-9 and not 4-9.
But it was assisted by Hayden Seifert.
Okay. They check out Rogers on the bench. He's okay after getting blasted into the boards. Checking him out.
Monswell doing battle.
And there's the penalty.
One extra shove too late, and I think that's the third time that Noah Monswell's going to be heading to the box here tonight.
He got the hands to the face. You know, when you get the hands, it's okay to push a little bit out of the way, but when those hands get up in that face mask area, referee's not going to go for that. And I think he might have listed 4 minutes. We will see.
Just 2 up on the board.
Okay, good. (27-10) shots on goal here.
Wow.
We're not even halfway through second period.
4-on-4 hockey now for the next minute 40 seconds. Cartwright, patient, gets around one man, gets into the zone, but well read by Kinchlow to knock it away. Now here comes Neshannock on the attack from center ice. With it there is Xander Tellis. He enters the attacking zone. His backhanded shot couldn't get it off, dispossessed by the freshman Evan DiNardo. Wraparound pass. Mezzanot right off the bench, right towards the net. Canceled out, but somehow puck ends up right on his stick. Again, had a chance on the wraparound, but couldn't get it off of the stick. Carmichael return pass from Cartwright. Couldn't do anything with it. Dumped in, Cartwright able to get a stick on it, maintains possession for the Hounds. Passes it deep there, looking for Mitch Covert. The Elwood City product, though, unable to make his connection. Now a 2-on-1. He's got to hustle back, trying to get the return pass to Mezzanot. Did not work out. Good thought there from Kinchlow. Tried to give it right back. Now DeJulia fresh off the bench. He looks to get it to Mezzanot in front. Getting canceled out defensively. DiNardo, a couple of nice plays. Actually, check at that time was Mitch Covert, as this one's ripped hard by Carmichael wide. Right off the bench, keeping it in play in the attacking zone is Bailey Miller. Carmichael sends Mezzanot into the board and then sends himself to the bench. DeJulia drops it for Valentine. Another. What a wrister.
No chance.
Second of the night, 17th of the season for Gio Valentine.
Yeah, he had all day again on that one, too. It was a beautiful assist. Didn't see who got the pass to Valentine, but he was on that right side with a right-handed shot. Where do I want to put it? Do I want to put it low? Do I want to put it high? Pick this spot. No chance again for the goalie. 7-0 Neshannock.
Confirm. I think it was Mezzanot on the assist, but we will confirm that.
You have to let me know how you got to that.
Magic.
Well, I'm on the site, too. We'll talk in between periods.
5-on-4 for about 10 more seconds for Neshannock before Monswell exits the box. McConaughey into the zone, dropped off. Monswell straight from the box to the bench, coming out as Young for the Hounds. This one risked it in front. Julia tried to deflect it in. I think Grayson Miller got a piece of it in goal. Young battling on the boards. Minotis able to clear it out. Sarassi waiting for some help. Gets it to McConaughey. He takes a wrister. And on the second effort, it's in the back of the net. Sarassi, I think, got it again.
Boy, Neshannock just not letting up. Great rush by Neshannock. It's a 4-man rush up. Did not see a lot on that far side, but was able to score 8-0 now. Still 6 minutes to go in this second period.
Tellis and Cartwright in the face-off circle. 4 goals in the first, 4 goals in the second for Neshannock, as they have increased that 6 goals per game average that they've had on the season. Delayed offsides. Is Neshannock able to check up? Dropping it back off. DiNardo in the corner. He's knocked off the puck there by Rennick. Able to get the pass off, though. Carmichael through the legs to get it up to Cartwright. Nifty move there. He's dispossessed, stayed with it, though. Couldn't get the shot on net. Chases it down to the corner. Cycles it around, but no one behind the net as Bayuk got tangled up in front with Hamilton. Those two giving chase again. Bayuk able to get there first.
Yeah, and Hayden Seaford out there. Good to see.
Shot in front. Cartwright couldn't get the deflection as it was canceled by Tellis. Cartwright right in front, and it's going to be Glove still loose for a moment, and Carmichael's able. Couldn't get the shot off before it was covered up by Wilson.
Yeah,
Seaford mixing it up.
Yeah, Carmichael was going to throw a check, and so well, that's Hayden Seaford out there. Maybe I'll just lay loose. Hayden Seaford, part of the softball team for another school in the WPIL.
That wears green and white, I'm told.
Yes.
She was part of the, what was it, 5 home run game in that WPIL semifinals?
Possibly,
Is that what it was?
For that green and white team?
5 home runs. We get the nod from Mrs. Walzer over here.
Yeah, and the reason we're not allowed to say green and white, because in the spring she's not allowed to say the red and white team when she's playing for the green and white team.
It's like that team up north type thing.
Yeah, it's a team up north. You got it. Another penalty coming.
I was going to say, it looked like it was going to be against Wilmington, but they already had the puck, and now they finally do blow the whistle. I think you can get a check from behind. He's going to send Davis to the box.
Boy, penalties are coming left and right. It's pretty off. Okay.
Yeah. So already an 8-0 advantage. Drake Davis in the box for Wilmington. Couple power play goals already, and a nice open avenue right in front there for Minoids. He can't get it to go in, though. Took a deflection in front. How about 30 shots on goal now as a count? Skating through everybody. DeJulia, he wants more. His shot goes wide. Centering pass, this time looking for Sarassi. Still in the attacking zone, still a minute 20, and it's about to be a 5-on-3 coming. Delayed penalty will send Noah Wilson to the bench for an extra attacker, and it's not going to work out, but it will be a 5-on-3 coming.
Cross check. Yeah, that referee is not taking anything tonight, especially with an 8-0. Things could get chippy.
No ice pun intended. Coming at the half again, or at the intermission, we'll have our LGKG intermission show. And again, we will announce our LGKG Athletes of the Month for November. We'll also announce our LCAP Team of the Month for November. As we get into the winter sports season. Valentine at the point on this 5-on-3, and that one somehow goes all the way through. It's impressive to me, Lee, with all the traffic in front, how often those shots make it all the way through on net.
And how often the goalies see those shots, which is impressive in itself, too.
And it is a running clock now with 3:22 and moving, the 8-0 advantage.
So it must be an 8-goal deficit. Running clock goes. I think soccer's 7. That's why I said 7.
Yeah, there was only 53 seconds between goal number 7 and goal number 8, so not even sure you would have been able to know. We do know that was number 6 off the piping, though. That one just went off the outside of the pump from Drum Notice. He gets the puck back again, still continuing his 5-on-3. Out to Valentine. He'll take a slapper right in the middle of the W on the chest of Grayson Miller to make the save and covers it up quickly.
So one penalty is done.
Yeah, so Drake Davis able to leave. But he won't be able to leave until the puck is put back in play, because there was still 5 seconds left on the power play when the whistle blew. So now he can jump back. He'll go straight to the bench, and Noah King will come out onto the ice. Centering pass, and it's in the top corner. DeJulia puts it in for number 9. Number 9 for the Lancers.
Yeah, player just a little bit late coming out of that bench, as they had that player coming off the bench, or off the penalty bench, went into the box of the player coming on just a little bit late, so still technically a little bit of a man advantage there, but throw the puck in the stick of DeJolia, and boy, top shelf, good shot, 9-0.
So back to even strength with just over 2 minutes remaining in this second period. This one's frozen.
Crowd's even quiet here.
It is a nice crowd, you are right.
Yeah. Yeah, referee's got to just stay on top of this, just make sure nothing gets too out of hand like the game is right now.
Cartwright's backhand kick saved away by Wilson. When all else fails, we go to the hard wire here, Lee. So DeJulia with each of the last 2 goals, by the way. That is now a hat trick for Micah DeJulia. Certainly a nomination for your MVP Insurance MVP of the game. By the way, that's a hat trick just for this period.
A true hat trick.
Yeah. So yeah, the first goal that we had credited to Sarassi. So it looks like the Valentine goal was deflected on the way through by DeJulia, according to the official stats. So we're going to go through that whole list again with about 40 seconds remaining here in this second period. We'll do that during our intermission show.
I gave it up on the Wi-Fi, so.
Smart man.
Thank you. I don't get that called too often.
No, I was talking about myself.
Oh, okay.
Hayden Seifert able to send it back out towards center ice. Down to 20 seconds remaining. Wilmington one last rush maybe as Carmichael gets it, enters his own. Good toe drag to stay onside. Shot blocked by Seifert in front.
Great play by Seifert right there.
Good check on the official there by Gruber as he went down. And 5 seconds left as this icing is called, but clock will expire and we will head to the intermission with a Neshannock 9-0 advantage. Back in a moment on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When injuries get you sidelined, don't trust just anyone to get you back on the field. Visit Health in Motion Physical Therapy in Shenango Township. They want to get you back to the top of your game as quickly as possible with certified orthopedic and manual therapies. At Health in Motion, you receive quality one-on-one time with a board-certified physical therapist. Get the next generation of physical therapy to help in your recovery. Health in Motion is the first PT clinic in Western Pennsylvania to use the Nuvie, the neurobioelectric stimulator, in their therapies. Their technologies can reduce your time on the sideline from 3 or 4 weeks to just 3 or 4 days. Don't wait for months to see improvement. Notice a difference after your first visit to Health in Motion, keeping you moving.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9 ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PenOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
Congratulations to our October LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet proud to honor the Mohawk Girls Cross Country Team as October's LCAP Team of the Month. The seniors went 45-0 in their career, capped off with their second WPIAL championship. Congratulations to Coach Dave Bradle and the WPIAL champion Mohawk Girls Cross Country Team, our October LCAP Team of the Month. When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madure and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenopleopole or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
It's the LGKG Intermission Show here at lcsportsnet.com, and we're going to have a fun scoring recap coming at you. 4 goals in the first, 5 in the second for the Neshannock Lancers. They lead Wilmington 9-0.
Yeah, a couple changes that we thought.
Well, yeah, a couple changes. So we're going with the PIHL official one, which also does not have the 9th goal even listed yet. Our official scorers here. One's got the last name of Ionilli, so I'm gonna go and throw Matt Ionilli under the bus just because I can.
Yeah, please do.
because we love Matt so much, and wish we could have seen more of his senior year last year. But they're getting all that calibrated. We had the first period, though, was spot on. Just a minute, 19 seconds into the game, a goal scored for Neshannock by Brian McConaughey. It was assisted by Holden and Menodes. Made it 1-0. A power play goal from Gio Valentine, his 16th of the year, made it 2-0, assisted by McConaughey as well. Just 32 seconds later, DeJulia with his first goal of, we don't know how many, Micah DeJulia getting the goal unassisted. And then the fourth goal of the period from John Menodes, assisted by McConaughey. So in that first period, McConaughey a goal and 2 assists, DeJulia with a goal, and Valentine with a goal. It was 4-0 Neshannock at the end of the first. The first goal scored by Neshannock in the second period was on the power play. We thought it was scored, we had it scored by Sarasa getting his first goal. That's what it looked like on the celebration at least, but they've switched it over to be a Micah DeJulia goal, his second. It was assisted by Valentine and McConaughey. Then just 14 seconds later, another goal put on the board, this time by Ben Hamilton, getting his second of the year, assisted by Hayden Seifert. And then the next 2 goals both scored by DeJulia. Again, we had the first one for Valentine. This one's DeJulia from McConaughey, then DeJulia from Menodes and McConaughey. And then the final power play goal we also had from Micah DeJulia. We cannot confirm that one. Now we can. It is also on there. And you know what? I say that, and look, they did. They switched that first one back from DeJulia to Valentine. So in the second period, it went DeJulia, Hamilton, Valentine, and then a pair of DeJulia goals, including that last one on the power play from Menodes and McConaughey. There is your gem scoring recap, and it certainly was a gem of a scoring recap there. Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen, family-owned and operated general contractor for 4 generations. Visit gembuilders.com for more information. Gem Builders, they are building our community. We have some other business we need to take care of here, Lee. Let's start with our LCAP Team of the Month award.
Well, it's all you because you're the only one that knows.
You are absolutely correct.
Yes.
I want to hear a prediction or a nomination, though, from Mr. Limo.
Team of the Month?
For the LCAP Team of the Month.
I think I sent mine in. My vote was the Mohawk football team.
That is the correct vote, as they are, after their first ever trip to the state semifinals, your Mohawk football team is the November LCAP Team of the Month. So a big shout out to them, Coach McCutcheon, and that entire Mohawk team and community. What a fun ride that was.
Oh my gosh, it was a great season. One of the many thousands of votes that were cast on the LC website. Greatly appreciate everybody sending their votes in.
Absolutely.
Yes, Mohawk. It was, what a football season! And the community just came out and just full support, and it was just a great ride, fun ride. Great to be a part of it.
So they'll get some fun stuff out their way as well, and we're gonna stick with Mohawk for our LGKG Male Athlete of the Month. How can it not be cross country runner Jackson Schodel, state champion, won every single meet that he was in all year long. A no-brainer for your November LGKG Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month.
And that's one thing I like about the athletes of the month. You look at every sport. You just don't look at your footballs or your baseballs or your basketballs. You're looking at the so-called minor sports, the ones that don't get the recognition, and
especially those individual sports, not team sports.
Yeah,
too.
Right. Yeah, so that's definitely a no-brainer for Shadle to get that.
We had an interesting choice for the female athlete of the month. Your LGKG Red Zone female athlete of the month is none, because all of the girls' sports were completed by the end of November. So what we're going to do, we are not going to award a female athlete of the month for the month of November. We are instead going to either December or January, depending on how things go, we will award dual athletes of the month for females. So
can we throw Hayden Seifert?
Well, definitely looks like it. You're right. We could have looked at Hayden Seifert, or we could have looked at Bailey Miller maybe for playing here on the hockey arena. But no, we're just going to hold off because we have a feeling in the next couple of months with the hoop season going in full swing and the wrestling matches.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't forget about the wrestling matches. Yeah,
the introduction of the women's wrestling in PIAA. I have a feeling we will get that we will potentially have some opportunities for multiple winners.
They'll be crowning a state champion this year in the PIAA for the girls
You're
champion.
Absolutely right. So we will hold off on giving one out. We will instead have double winners later on.
I like the double winner
in the year. So interesting little wrinkle. We did not foresee this one happening, but
well, unfortunately, in Lawrence County, you don't have many volleyball teams and many soccer teams. Don't have many those teams in Lawrence County, so only a couple in Lawrence County for those minor sports. So, but in winter, a lot of basketball, a lot of baseball and softball in the spring, so we'll be able to take care of that.
We'll have plenty to go around here for sure. What we're going to do, we're going to step aside one more time, get a couple more breaks in before the third period begins. 9-0 Neshannock over Wilmington on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity, it's really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
17 minutes on a running clock here as period 3 begins. Wilmington trailing Neshannock 9-0. Fresh ice, though, and first possession, Cartwright shot off a skate and deflected wide, but he's able to get the steal right back. Looks for the wraparound pass. Spinorama trying to get it back over to Jake Coulter. Now Cartwright in front with an opportunity.
Fanned on it.
He's had so many chances up close, a couple of shots that have bounced wide, a couple that have been saved, and a couple like that one. We just couldn't get good wood on it. Big hit from Coulter, but able to get it to center ice.
And it's going to be a penalty.
Well, guess not a legal big hit.
Nope. Yeah, the one referee's calling pretty much everything here tonight, and the other referee sort of let it go. He's pleading his case. And you could, at least we could hear the chatter from some of the fans. Said it was a high stick.
5-on-5, they're saying, though.
This was a misconduct. The only thing I can come up with.
And now the Neshannock coaches are losing their minds because I think they must be wanting a power play. And the referee's saying, you got the penalty. What else do you want from me for the high stick?
Yeah, well, you have a 9-0 lead. Just let it go.
So no power play. Already 3 power play goals on the day for Neshannock. As they enter the attacking zone, trying to get it into double digits and going right to the doorstep is McConaughey. He was looking for his third. Wide open net. Sarassi just can't get it to go in. We thought he had a goal already on the night. I thought he put 2 in, but both were credited to Julia. One was a deflection from DeJulia, and the other one we just had it misidentified from up here in the crow's nest. Here's a shot from Cavelli, blockered away by Miller. Rennick able to slide through quickly, drops it off, hands it to McConaughey. 3 assists tonight, and the opening goal for Brendan McConaughey. He swings it around, looking for Cavelli. This shot deflected in front as Rennick went for it. Sarassi couldn't get the putback on net either, and now it's going to be finally sent towards mid-ice by Beckett.
And Wilmington finally gets the fresh troops on the ice, and the Neshannock will make a line change themselves.
Brian McConaughey, again, coming up with speed, comes around 1, 2, 3 defenders, all the way around the net. He's going to do laps around the attacking zone, gets around another Wilmington defender, now finally drops it off. This shot deflected wide, deflected a couple of different times on the way through, that time from Christopher Johns. Back into Neshannock's defensive zone, taking charge back there is Xander Tellez. Controlling it is the quarterback, Shocker. I mentioned the rust for Neshannock Lee, having not played a game in nearly a month, but at the same time, you also have to keep in mind that a lot of these players also play with club teams and stuff. It's not like they haven't been on the ice for the last month. Here's a wrister that's saved by Beckett. Second chance for Minotes, stopped away as well by Miller.
They're just not playing together as a team, that's all. But like you said, a lot of these players play those travel leagues.
And with that, too, talking to some of the players specifically, they say it's tough at times even to get a full practice in because you have players who are unavailable due to, other commitments, and you just can't even get the ice time half the time anyway.
Yep, that's the key, too. Yeah, these players have to, pick and choose which is their A team, which is their B team, and what they can make, what they can't make.
And one of Neshannock's top point scorers in Nick Butchie, 5 goals, 7 assists. We know he's not in attendance tonight. Cartwright and Valentine to face it off. Won by Cartwright, but ended up getting the shot on net as DeJulia, deflected off the mark by Miller. Out of the zone, Neshannock has to check up. And Wilmington able to clear back out just as quickly. 12:10 remaining here in the third. Coming back to the game, we'll have our LCAP 3 stars of the game. And our official top star, your MVP Insurance MVP of the game. This one's going to be called for offsides. The clock will continue to run with 11:41 remaining. Neshannock content to pass it around, no defensive end, but this one's going to go all the way through, didn't get a touch And it's going to be an icing call against the Lancers.
Our instant replays tonight being sponsored by LCAP. Let LCAP early learning help your little one blossom. Immediate openings in childcare and preschool classrooms across Lawrence County. Call us today at 724-944-7671. That's 724-944-7671.
Yeah, our instant replays tonight courtesy of Something for Your Wall Photography as well, as we were checking out, trying to confirm some of those goal calls. This one's deflected towards the net, and
another penalty. Better be careful about getting another one here.
Looks like it was called against Shane Bayuk, maybe on the follow-through, a high sticking call.
This referee's not taking much tonight. There's the clock. We have the running clock with a 9-0 lead.
Our officials, Mr. or Mrs. Tingley and Tingley and Mr. or Mrs. Trago. That's all we got is the last names for the officials here tonight. Cross ice pass and a beauty. Stopped by Miller. Second chance ever, Sarassi. What can he do to buy a goal?
We already gave him 2, but they couldn't get him that. Maybe he has to give money to get the goal.
Wraparound attempt. Good job going from post to post there by Miller between the pipes.
Maybe I can throw a couple bucks down on the ice.
We had a hat trick and we didn't even realize it at that point. The Julia now credited with 4 goals. Valentine looking for more, and he made that one look easy. No doubt about that. There's a hat trick for Gio Valentine as well.
Boy, using that long reach of his, too. Just a nice move around the defenseman and then faked out Miller. Thought he was going to go left and then went right. And easy shot there, Gio Valentine. 10-0. Pretty goal.
38 shots in this game on net from Neshannock. They're looking for more. It's right off the draw, coming right down Broadway is Sam Mezzanot.
You can't tell him not to shoot.
Right.
You know.
No, especially when you get your 3rd and 4th line out there.
Yeah.
And here comes Rennick trying to get into the offensive attack. Kinchlow following.
It's like in football, people say they're...
This one's deflected by Mezzanot and saved by Miller. You're exactly right. You got to play the game.
Yeah, I mean, they say they're running up the score. It's like, no.
No, you keep your starters on the entire time, then it's another story. It's also tough with hockey because you have, in theory, you have 4 lines, of which your first line is probably going to play more than a quarter, probably close to a third of the time. Your second line, a good amount. But your 3rd and 4th, especially your 4th in high school hockey, not very much at all. But you can't keep players on the ice for 8 straight minutes.
Right. And you can't tell them not to score or not try to play defense. But
the way this Neshannock team looks, I mean, you got 4 or 5 great scorers who've been putting up numbers all year. You can't keep them all off the ice because you don't have enough players to be able to go through your rotations and your line changes that way.
You can work on certain situations, certain plays.
But yeah, we're hoping to see a lot of the 3rd and 4th line the rest of this game as well. Nifty move to get around the first defender, and then actually keeps it in play. Still fighting for it there is Ben Hamilton. He wants his 2nd goal tonight. As this one's sent down the length of the ice, took a deflection on the way through, so no ice. Oh, now they do waive the icing.
They change it, yep. Yeah, I think she realized that she made the wrong call there and was able to overrule that herself. Not going to get much hassle from that when it's a 10-0 lead.
We'll give a shout out to our friends at Medore Bonner Law. Make sure you protect your possessions with the flexible appointment hours. Medore Bonner Law has a team of experienced lawyers and staff ready to help you. Tellez and Cartwright in the face-off circle. How about that one rising right up over the glove of Grayson Miller. Tellez calling for it in the middle. Couldn't get to him. Cartwright able to steal away. He's got a 3-on-2 if he hurries for the Hounds. Goes around a couple defenders. His shot stopped in front. Turnaround attempt on the putback, no good. And going down hard to the ground, Jake Coulter takes an extra shot on the far side.
And they're going to get the penalty.
It was the extra shove at the end. More than enough? Or
they just both called icing.
Yeah.
I thought that referee in that far end looked like he put up the arm before the icing, but no, I guess it's just going to be icing.
We talked about Marcello Sarassi. What does he need to do to buy a goal? I think Andrew Cartwright's thinking the same thing right now.
Yes. He's had a lot of opportunities for sure.
Tellis getting some good ice time in his first game back. Here's Cartwright with another opportunity. He steals it at center ice. Works his way towards the corner, able to poke it back away from Tellis. And now sent down to center ice where it's retrieved there by Bailey Miller.
Yeah, it looked like Cartwright was going to have a nice opportunity, but the Neshannock defense closed that zone quickly.
I mean, you talk about all the goals that Neshannock has scored on the year, and rightfully so, but you got to look at the fact, too. Through 7 games, they're allowing just 18 goals. Bishop Canterbury, the only team doing better right now in D2. They've only allowed 9 goals in the first 7 games.
Some of that has to do with a very good goaltender, and others part of the system.
Neshannock will move to a half game behind the Crusaders after tonight's victory. Cartwright, and again, another one just drifting wide. May have taken a deflection on the way through. Covert from the top. Stopped in front. Still in play. Tracking it back down again is Mitch Covert. And stolen away by Tellis, and he's going to lead a 2-on-1 break. Maybe a 3-on-1, but a half step in front was Gruber. Offsides the call. Clock winds to 4:25 and change.
Again, Wednesday night we have boys basketball on the air and here on LC SportsNet, and Thursday night girls basketball featuring the Union Scotties boys and girls teams. Shenango girls on Thursday, and
there you
Elwood City boys on Wednesday.
There's a lot of great county versus county matchups that we're going to have over the course of these winter months.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing Joe Roth again play basketball.
Joe Roth, if he stays with the average that he had last year, he will become Elwood City's all-time leading scorer, and he has a chance to get to the 2,000-point career mark.
Yeah, he had 23 the first game. Yeah, he averages close to a double-double, does Joe Roth.
He had a double-double in all but 1 game last year. How incredible is that? Bailey Miller takes a check from Mezzanot. Gets a little bit of a ragging from the Wilmington bench. As this one's frozen up by Miller with 3:10 remaining. And we'll have plenty of action before the holiday break. Maybe a holiday tournament, depending on how things play out. We might get a game or two over the holidays.
Hope we can.
And then after the holidays, we'll have section play in full for everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to try to catch a Christmas tournament while I'm in Virginia. I'm going to try to catch a high school tournament down there's a couple top teams in the USA rankings out of the D.C. area. So I might try to catch a tournament if they're in the area.
When was the last time that WPL had a ranked team in the nation in basketball before this year?
Before this year?
Because Lincoln Park is in the top 25 according to a couple rankings.
I want to say that undefeated Newcastle team might have been ranked.
That's all I could think of, too. I wondered if...
or possibly the Shenley team from the WPIO, you said?
Yeah, well, I'm also saying, like, at the beginning of a year, because I think you're right. Newcastle did end up nationally ranked, but to start a season?
Can't think of any.
Yeah.
No, I can't think of any.
And you were just telling me that game against Moon that they had was a sellout.
Yeah, over 1,200 people in that gymnasium down Lincoln Park.
Reddick loses an edge, unable to get the shot off. Still smiling underneath the mask, though. Minute 45 remaining. Neshannock double-digit goals here tonight.
Well, I know East, I know Newman Goretti was ranked at the beginning of the season for a little bit. And one of the Chester teams, I want to say, was ranked in the beginning of the season. Back when.
How many years in a row is this going to be for you, making a trip to Hershey?
I believe it's going to be 28.
Will it be the last?
I hope not.
When
that's right. The bids do come out this.
The bids are coming out soon.
About February, probably. They're probably taking the votes now. The last for the cycle, if it's no. Might go back out to State College, maybe. Depends who bids. Wilkes-Barre put a bid in last time.
That would be a fun.
I wouldn't mind. I'd still go.
Nice move again by Cartwright. Enters the zone, but stick checked from behind by Valentine.
Erie put a bid in last time.
Carmichaels drops it off for Cartwright. Return pass a little bit behind Carmichaels and then poked away a couple of times. Still in the zone, though, as this wrister is deflected off by DeJulia. Valentine with it, circling back behind his net with 30 seconds left.
Cartwright might be the best player in the ice tonight without a goal.
Unable to drop that one down. Dumped in by Neshannock as time winds down by Uke.
Of course, Sarassi.
Right, yeah, Sarassi. We're trying to get our replay to look at and see for sure, because we'd love to give Sarassi his first game back credit for a goal, but it's not going to work out. He doesn't care. He's got a 10-0 victory for Neshannock over Wilmington. 39 shots on goal for the Lancers. We'll come back with our play of the game and, of course, our MVP Insurance MVP of the game as well when we return. The Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Natalie Lape of Mohawk Cross Country as the October LGKG Female Athlete of the Month for her comeback performance and leading her team to another WPIL championship. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Braylon Thomas of Union Football as October's LGKG Male Athlete of the Month as the first player in county history to throw for and run for 1,000 yards in the regular season. Congratulations and best of luck to Mohawk's Natalie Lape and Union's Braylon Thomas, October's LGKG Athletes of the Month.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale-Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madure and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of their locations in Xenia-Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
And we'll award that MVP Insurance MVP here momentarily on our Tri-County Principals post-game show. Glad to bring it to you here at lcsportsnet.com. And it was an emphatic victory for Neshannock here today, a 10-0. Ended up with an extra goal on there for Wilmington. 10-0 your final score in Neshannock over Wilmington here tonight. Alongside Lee Moan, I'm James Dotson. Special shout out again to Darren Heberlin running the cameras and Rob Nattell out there producing for us. They're passing out our awards. Let's first get our Creative Edge scoring recap, though. Call 724-652-1372 for more information. From concept to creation, they combine extensive construction experience with creative design to make your project a reality. Lee, before we get into that full scoring recap, just some quick thoughts about this Neshannock offense that was shown here tonight.
Neshannock offense was in sync often, early, and it's in sync all night long. I mean, they had everything going from the onset, and it looked very, very good, very, very comfortable, even though they haven't played together for almost a month. I mean, they came out just like the game was on the next day after November 13th. I mean, they looked really, really sharp, and Wilmington, not much of a chance here tonight.
Here is your official scoring summary. Brian McConaughey gets it going just a minute 19 seconds into the game, assisted by Holen and Menottes. Gio Valentine getting his first of 3 goals on the power play about 5 minutes later, and just 22 seconds later, Micah DeJulia gets his first of 4 on the night. Menottes an even strength goal from McConaughey in that first period as well. In the second period, DeJulia on the power play just 2 minutes in, assisted by Valentine and McConaughey. Ben Hamilton, an even strength goal, assisted by Hayden Seifert. And then at the 10-minute mark, Gio Valentine, an even strength goal, assisted by DeJulia, and then 2 in a row from DeJulia, even strength assisted by McConaughey, and then a power play goal assisted by Menottes and McConaughey as well. And then to wrap up the scoring in the third period, just with under 10 minutes to go, Gio Valentine, a nifty move to the net to get his hattie as well. 10-0 your final score. Let's go with our LCAP 3 stars of the night here first. How about this? Our third star is going to go to a guy with a hat trick.
Amazing, isn't it?
Gio Valentine will be our number 3 star on the evening with those 3 goals on the evening, increasing his total. Also an assist on the evening, by the way, for Valentine, increasing his total to 18 on the season. Your number 2 star goes to Brian McConaughey, and why not? A 6-point night, a goal and 5 assists. Got them going with the first goal of the game, and then 5 assists after that as well. So he's part of 6 of the 10 goals tonight for Neshannock. But your top star, 4 goals and an assist on the night from Micah DeJulia. Let's talk about what you saw from Micah specifically tonight.
Yeah, DeJulia just everywhere. I mean, the shot was just on point. Loved the shot from top of the circle on one of the goals. But I mean, boy, just a good hard wrist shot, and everything he did here tonight. Just fun to watch him for sure. So
go ahead, Lee.
Micah DeJulia is your MVP insurance of the player MVP of the game award. It goes to Micah DeJulia of the Neshannock Lancers. Michael received a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's MVP of the game. To view the full list of this year's game's MVPs, go online to lcsportsnet.com, click on MVP of the game. Congratulations to Micah DeJulia for being named tonight's MVP of the game. MVP Insurance. Call MVP for the win.
Well, Lee, a great play usually involves great teamwork. That's what you get with Pihl Chiropractic, and that's what you get when your name is Brian McConaughey. 5 assists on the evening. He's going to be your Pihl Chiropractic Play of the Game award. Take your pick on which of those 5 assists you want to give it to.
Yeah, maybe number 2 or 3. I think it was one on the power play that he hit. One of those perfect pass. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I had kind of in the back of my mind as well. We'll get full video of that one as well on our Twitter and Instagram pages, and could be on the Trib Live High School Sports Network standout platform as well. But Brian McConaughey is your Pihl Chiropractic Play of the Game award recipient. He also will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game. Congratulations, Brian McConaughey, tonight's Pihl Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Pihl Chiropractic keep you in the game. Neshannock now 7-1 on the year. They will be back on the ice on the road at Carrick later this week, and then right back here a week from today to take on Burrell. That is an 8:40 start, and that's going to be a big game as Burrell in the middle of the Gold Division standings as well. Wilmington at Ringgold on Thursday night, and then we'll travel again next week to Connellsville, the Ice Mine, next Tuesday, as they now fall to a record of 2-6. Thanks to the entire crew here at Hess Ice Rink, always getting us nice and set up. We'll crank up the heat for the next one, right?
Yeah, we're at to bring our own heat.
Yeah, well, that was your fault.
Yeah.
that was your job there, Lee.
I forgot.
He forgot. Hey, we will be back here, not sure when yet.
Sometime next year.
Sometime, you're right, next calendar year.
Yeah.
We'll be back up here for one of the big games down the stretch, either for Neshannock or Wilmington or both. We're hoping to get some games on the air for that. And, of course, a lot of basketball, a lot of wrestling, and bowling coming your way here this winter on Lawrence County SportsNet. Thanks again, Dan, to Darren Heberlin, and to our producer, Rob Nattell, from the entire SportsNet crew, my colleague Lee Moan. I'm James Dotson saying sayonara, and we'll see you next time. It's the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.